Hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Last time, we recruited Sabin, which gives us now a full party. For now. And we are on our way to the Returner's hideout. It's where we've been going for a while now, for the past couple episodes. We're on our way back to the Returners. We're on our way to meet with Returners. So, naturally, we're going back to South Figaro first. Because, I mean, we should probably tell Duncan's widow that she's a widow now. Wrong house? That's the house I want. I think. Yep. Sabin! Where are Vargas and Duncan? Vargas turned on our master. Vargas, he... Oh, Vargas, why would you do such a thing? But my husband was able to pass his techniques along to you, Sabin. I'm sure he'd have no regrets. For the past 10 years, you've treated me like a son. I'll never forget the kindness you've shown me. That is an exceptionally rare scene. Very few players have ever seen that scene. Watched that scene. For the simple reason that it is a long-ass hike. Even with, I mean, like, Pixel Remaster, it's the first time you can do it. I mean, you know, ROM hacks and things like that. But, like, this is really the first proper version of the game where you can turn encounters off. And even with that, it's a long walk. For something that you've never really given any particular reason to do. And this is the only time that you can see it. Once you get to the Returner's hideout, that scene is no longer available. So, I did just want to show that scene. And yeah, this is how far a walk it is, and like with encounters turned off. So doing this both ways, I spared you the walk back, for the walk to South Figaro. And there we go. Now we can continue on to the Returner's hideout. And now that I'm back on the world map, I'll turn the cameras back on. There's nothing particularly interesting to fight. Suplex! Gotta love a good suplex. Also, I do really like the overworld theme. Don't think there's anything up here. Nope. It's just really nice music. Uematsu kinda outdid himself in general on the soundtrack for this game. Hey there. King Edgar! This way, please! Because normally Edgar would be in the lead here. The Empire wouldn't even think of looking for a headquarters here. Glad you think so. Welcome! Potion, ether... Yeah, I'm good on everything, I think. I'll go where I'm supposed to in a minute. Rest? Not just yet. Yeah, nothing in here. Have you spoken with Bannon? Nope. You can't tell me what to do. Phoenix down. Alright, now I'll talk to Bannon. Save point if you need it. And high potion. Can't use that exit yet. Bannon, we brought her with us. So, this is the girl. The one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. Yeah, we did. We're awesome. Tara did it because she's a badass. No, that's not. Tara! For heaven's sake, Ben! The girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light. Hope. So kind of mixing up, so Pandora's box, obviously, reference to Pandora's box from Greek mythology. Though she probably, in the Greek mythology, she probably wasn't given a box, it's probably more a vase or a jar or something along those lines. And, yeah, so you open the jar or whatever it was, and all the evils of the world were unleashed. Throwing a little bit of the 7 deadly sins in there. Not all of them were in there, obviously. Not going to throw lust into a game aimed at kids, but yeah, a little bit of a blend there. One thing that always confused me about the Pandora's box myth. It always says that, like, the end is always like, the one thing left in the box, hope. So, hope is not, like, That's just that Hope did not escape into the world. That's just that we actually don't have Hope right now. Anyway. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light. Our final hope. Bannon. I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. Yeah, okay, you got some nap. You got your nap. Dude, were you watching me sleep? Creepy, dude. We barely know each other. The Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no family, no friends. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you. I have friends. I mean, I would think that Locke probably considers himself a friend now. Though maybe I don't really consider him a friend yet. Hey, I can come up here now. Whee! Please, have the courage to join in our battle. Join us in our battle. Air knife. Phoenix down. Knight's Code. Antidote. Ether. White Cape. Hey, nice. A flowing white silk cape prevents imp and silence. Okay, yeah, you definitely want the thing that prevents silence. You definitely want that on your mage. Knife imbued with the power of wind. And Knight's Code might put that on Sabin later. Thank you for moving. Hey, Rookie Treasure Hunter achievement. 10% of the chests. Wow, 10% of the chests already. We're, that's quick to get 10% of the chests. At least it feels that way. Yep, did refund, sure. We're a small organization, but we've been gaining more and more sympathizers around the world. Freedom is almost within our grasp. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. Cute. The Empire is snuffing out returners wherever it finds them. We must find a way to strike back before it's too late. There's a scrap of paper lying here. We should probably leave it. We don't know what it's for. We should probably just leave it. It's not easy asking so much of you. And if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So, we want you to decide for yourself. Bannon, you went outside just a moment ago. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? I see. I understand your apprehension. Too many innocent lives are being lost in the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please, lend us your strength. This relic will keep you safe. Help keep you safe. Genji Glove! We need your help. So, the Genji Glove allows the wearer to equip a weapon in each hand. So, pretty useful. So Genji equipment in general. So obviously, Genji equipment has been around from the start, maybe? I forget if the first game had Genji equipment, but it is very much a recurring type of equipment. It refers to the Onyomi reading. I don't know what that actually means. Of the Minamoto clan. Minamoto was a surname commonly bestowed on the children of the emperor, who were not eligible for the throne. In legend and history, they were samurai, became known as fighters of evil and keepers of peace. A lot of samurai claimed lineage from the clan. There's also a short period of Japanese history called Genji. There's a Genji era of Japanese history. Lasted from 1864 all the way to 1865. Yeah, one year period. Anyway, now that I've got that, fine. Really, you will. But I'm scared. We'll succeed if we all work together. Never give up hope. I have a plan. Would you please gather everyone together? Who threw this here? Don't you people know what a wastebasket looks like? So if you look in the bottom left corner, it's one of the few times you'll actually see Terra's amused, sort of laughing sprite. She doesn't get a lot of chances to laugh throughout this game. And with that scene is weird. Like, that the best guess about that particular moment with the piece of paper. Best guess anyone's come up with, because no one knows why the hell it's in there. No one at Square has ever actually said why that was included. Like, no one who was involved in the game actually said why it was included. The best guess that anyone has is that it was probably just an in-joke. Maybe someone in Square's office kept leaving paper somewhere. That's the only guess anyone has about where the hell that scene comes from. It was just somebody kept leaving paper somewhere, or somebody kept getting annoyed about paper being left in places. Other than that, who the hell knows? One other thing before we get on with the meeting. If you say yes to Bannon right off the bat, like when he first asks you to join, if you say yes, he will give you a gauntlet. If you tell him no 3 times, then this upcoming strategy meeting gets skipped. Well then, we all know that the Castalian Empire is using its Magitech power to wage war. The question is, where did they get that power? I had Locke dig around for information. It seems the Empire has been gathering scholars from around the world to study espers. Narsh's esper was the reason for the Imperial assault there. Are you saying there's some kind of connection between espers and Magitech? Espers and Magitech. Only one possible link comes to mind. You don't mean the War of the Magi. No! That's impossible! Possible Star Wars reference? My grandma used to tell me bedtime stories about magical machines. Hard to believe those stories were true. You're saying we're on the verge of a second War of the Magi? It's only a guess. The war took place 1,000 years ago, and every historian has a different hypothesis. But one says that energy drained from espers was used to power machines, and that ordinary humans were also infused with that same energy. So that's what Magitech power is. If we're going to fight Magitech enemies, we need Magitech weapons of our own. No! That would bring about another War of the Magi. Then what do you propose? I was wondering if we might be able to have a chat with an Esper. With an Esper? It's risky, but that Esper reacted to Terra before. If we could get it to react to her again, we just might be able to wake it up. Do you really think that would work? I can't say for sure, but I believe it's our best shot. Of course, we can't do anything without Terra's help. Fate of the world resting on my slender shoulders. Maybe slender? Maybe not so slender. She swings a big sword around, so maybe not slender shoulders. She'd have some muscles, you would think. Yeah, if you swing, okay, she's got a great sword. I mean, she's got... Swords are not light. I mean, she can go steal sword and shield. So, she'd be... She's probably got some muscles on her, actually. Terra. I'll do it. I'm not entirely sure I understand the plan, but what the heck? This sounds like it'll be fun. What was that? That noise just now? Bannon! Sir! South Figaro. What's wrong? What's happened? The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Look, I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow down the enemy, right? This is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Terra, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for a certain lecherous young knight who shall remain. Watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. Locke's jealous. The guy moves in like a hawk. Locke! Edgar, old habits die hard, eh? What about us? We can escape down the Lathe River and make our way to Narch. I'm curious about that Esper they found in the mines. Lathe River actually comes from Greek mythology as well. One of the 5 rivers of the underworld. Lathe was a river of forgetfulness. Drinking the water of the river would cause amnesia. Also the Greek goddess of oblivion. And yeah, so if you just told Bannon no 3 times, then that little meeting scene doesn't take place, and instead it just skips ahead to this part. Very well. Already the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narch. It could be a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities. We've no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narch! Prevailing Hope met with Bannon and decided to oppose the Empire. So yeah, Prevailing Hope achievement met with Bannon and decided to oppose the Empire. I assume there's one if you decide not to. Yeah, I assume that you do get a different one if you decide, a different achievement if you decide not to join the Returners. And yeah, there's nothing in this, here's the question. Yep, I got everything in the Returners hideout. Cleared it out. We'll get the things in South Figaro soon. Here we go! This raft will carry us to Narch. Hop aboard the raft. Sadly, we have little choice. Oh, dang, I should have... Not yet, actually. First of all... Oh, he is in the back row. Good, good. Knight's Code for him. You want to trick the thing. Good attack now. Great sword, heavy sword with thick broad blade. Mithril sword, simple sword forged from mithril. So that's good. As for him, nothing. And him, you can't actually change his equipment. He is a temporary party member. Head towards Narsh while protecting Bannon at all costs. If Bannon falls in battle, the journey's over. Which is weird. We have Phoenix Downs. Lesser Lopros. Possibly a reference to Ropros, pterodactyl-like creature from the Babel 2 manga. And Exocyte. Not sure if that's actually referencing. And Prey is actually really good. Prey is actually phenomenal. Because it is just free healing. And like good healing too. 150 HP this early on is really good at 0 MP cost. So he is actually surprisingly powerful. Which way should we go? So, 3 ways to go: left, straight, left, right, or straight. The left path gives you the most fights. So that's the path to avoid. I believe there's also a glitch you can use to avoid all these fights, but I don't remember what it is. Also, one thing that I've seen people recommend is like a cheat, or not a cheat necessarily, but like as a tactic here, is actually, no, not here. Not just yet. Not this part. I'll tell you in a moment. Lesser Lopros. Yeah, Bannon is pretty weak, unfortunately. Hey, levels up for Edgar and Bannon. Nice, 200 HP. All right, good. 142, good. And a free high potion, nice. Not Aloy. Rude. So yeah, easy to keep your HP up this way. Nautiloids are cephalopods. Began in the late Cambrian. There are some surviving species, the nautiluses. have survived the modern days, so mostly extinct, but not entirely. And I believe the battles occur at specific spots. Could be wrong about that. Yeah, it doesn't really. Terra, level up Terra. Nice, nice. Hey, and eye drops. Once I have a chance, I will use those. Oh, hey, she's still hit. Nice. Everyone's blinded now. Save point if you need it. Decided to cure Terra's blindness. Terra and Sabin are my physical attackers. Edgar, the auto crossbow, just does really good damage to multiple enemies, to all enemies on screen. So, no reason for him not to use it. And it doesn't matter if he's blind. Still hits. Oh, that's not good. Oh, well, it still hits. I'm starting to wonder if the blindness even matters. Alright. Now. Right here. Going up will just loop you around. If you want to be really cheap, what you can actually do is just spend a good few hours just looping around. You need to have it set up so that the confirm button is sort of weighted down, so that it, or you have to keep hitting the confirm button in order to do it. But you can max level here if you are bored enough, I suppose. Like if you have the dedication. Because Bannon heals so much with Frey, it's really tough to die right here in these battles. So, yeah, you can just have him keep everyone's health up and get yourself to max level. It takes a long ass time to do it, obviously. Instead, I'm gonna go left. There he is. Oh goody, everyone's blinded. Whatever. Another level up for Bannon. Useful. And luckily that healed everyone's blindness. Alright. We're about to get our first actually kind of tough fight. Not this one. This one is not tough. Leave my girl Tara alone. You, yeah, kill those guys. Thank you. Level up for Sabbath. Cool, cool. And a high potion. Cool, cool. Whee! I was gonna be like, ooh, nice, critical hit, and I still did barely any damage. Stupid back row. Here we go. Hey, what have we got here? Ultras! Whee! You're up the creek without a battle, and I'm not gonna let you through. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ultros! Such a goofy looking design. He's great. Honestly, like I love that goofy ass design he's got. Yes, or a cannon. Hadouken! Fire! Youch! Seafood soup is not on the menu. Oh no, Bannon! What'll I do? Oh, that one's a tasty morsel. I'd love to get my tentacles around her. Slurp. Yeah, he hits hard. That's why you want everyone in the back row. He does hit really hard. If you're in the front row, it hits even harder. It's what makes this fight tough, man. Like, Bannon can die in this fight. Seafood soup is not on the menu. Muscleheads. Hate them. So yeah, just keep your health up. Ink, whatever. Oh, well, that actually didn't. Oof! So you get unlucky with that, and yeah. Ah, there we go. Bye, Ultra Sploosh! Glub glub. Think you got the point? I wouldn't bet on it. It's probably just hiding down there. Ew! Something stuck to my leg! Tara! Get away from there! We should be alright now. Hey, darn freak. I'm gonna smash you with a blitz. No, 7! Out of my way, Edgar! Well, he's always been a bit rash. Guy? That... I don't... That doesn't seem like a good idea, dude. Okay, well... Your burial at sea, I suppose. Sabin. Oh, he'll be fine. Are you sure, Benin? You're his brother? You should know better than any of us. Any second now, he'll flop back onto the raft right as rain. Whoa! Okay, so much for that. Think he missed the onto the raft part. Haha. Sabin! Sabin! You're on your own now! Sabin! Edgar and Tara raced toward Narsh while protecting Bannon. But what of Sabin, who was swept away by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? Choose a scenario, Kupo. Oh, hey, it's Mug. Ah. So yeah, this is so the first part of something that was sort of an important idea behind this game. The concept, or like a key concept, is that every character can be viewed as a protagonist. Now, I will say now, not all characters can actually be viewed that way. And there are some characters who are more protagonisty than others. Tara, very clearly a protagonist. Edgar and Sabin, also, very major. Locke, very major. So, those three are all like definitely going to be important parts throughout the entirety of the game. But that was sort of the idea, is that multiple characters can be viewed as the protagonist. And that means that sometimes you're going to be following different characters. This particular thing where you're, different characters having different scenarios that you're following along, so that they're separated like this. They don't do this often in the game. This might be the only instance of it, actually. Like, of this specific type of separation. Anyway. Next time, we will continue on. Next time we will start with Tara, Edgar, and Bannon. And it's not too long at all. That one's not long at all. So we might have time to do Locke's scenario as well. Seven scenario is very long. It's easily the longest of the three. Probably going to take at least two parts to get through his scenario. But we will get to that. For now, we have joined the returners. Hurrah! Next time, more returners action. See you then.